Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She got the code. She got the code. She got the.
Welcome everyone to today's episode of Behind the Lyrics with your girl, Soulstress. Got my Soulstress shirt on. For those of you who know me, thank you for coming back today. And for those that this is the first time, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I am a singer, songwriter, artist, and all-around creative in New York. And my music is on Spotify and Apple and Pandora. I've made an entire career off of just being an indie musician and a songwriter, and I've decided to document that and put it on YouTube and share it with the world. My story and also some tips and some tricks. So today, however, I'm Behind the Lyrics is specifically about one of my favorite songs. The song we're talking about today is called Never Again, A Letter to My Ex. Yeah, so the title alone is already self-explanatory. You already know I'm over here talking something about my last situation, but it was so powerful, and the song is one of my favorite songs. It's something that I love to perform. Just about every show that I've done in the past 2 years, we've done this particular song, and it always seems to like resonate with the audience, and people might have been going through something, they hear that song and they're like, girl, this song really ministered to me. So I wanted to give a little background information of the inspiration behind the song, as well as my own personal testimony. So 3 years ago, I actually coined the phrase soulstress and made a definition. And the definition is a woman who speaks the words of her soul through song. And it's 100%. Like, it's so authentically me. I can't even describe a better way, because, and I'm not even just myself, I think any songwriter, any music creator puts a little bit of themselves and their circumstance and their mindset into the music. And we might not even realize that we're doing it. This is exactly what happened with Never Again. So, fun story. I actually wrote Never Again as it was supposed to be a placement record. So at the time, I was working with some producers that were like on ATV, Sony ATV, whatever. And we were working on a particular artist's sound. And I love this particular artist. And I know she does normally, you know, powerful style records, very soulful, very inspirational and female empowerment kind of things. And so I actually wrote this song for someone else. And so it's funny because like in the studio, I was like, all right, there's certain criteria that I need the song to have. I needed like major progressions, just because normally like when I hear major chords used in a song, it normally translates to something like uplifting and powerful and overcoming. And that was the message that I wanted to portray. And me and the producer, we got in the studio, we recorded it, we loved it, and it ended up not getting placed. And so, you know, I had written the song, and I remember at the time I was in the relationship that I wrote about. And I don't think that I knew that I wasn't happy at the time when I was writing the song. I was purely writing the song for purposes of someone else singing the record. And so fast forward, I'm with the producer, we have this record, it doesn't get placed, it's such a dope record that I don't think it should just sit there. And so I ended up doing it again, re-recording it, everything like that, more geared towards just being personal to me, like I'll use it. And once again, thinking about using it in like a sync way, like licensing for TV, not really making it like a single or really anything that I would like talk about that much, but it would just be like, oh, dope record, cool. So at the time I was in a very abusive relationship, abusive, not necessarily in a physical way, because as y'all know, you're not putting your hands on me, but abusive in a mental, emotional, spiritual way, like just a draining relationship. And I remember coming home and playing him the record, and he was like, okay, cool. Like, it was nothing. It was nothing. And I was just like, that was kind of the dynamic about her relationship. Like, he kind of wanted me to stay in a little pocket that just like was his and his alone, So the relationship ended up ending about a year later. So I wrote the song in like 2016, 2017, me and my ex broke up. And about a year after that, I was home cleaning up. Just now that I have this negative energy out of my life, I want to write, I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to do everything. And I remember going through my like archives of freaking songs, just seeing what I have, what I might be able to use, what I might be able to remake, just kind of get some inspiration to kind of get back in, because I wanted to work on my album. And I remember going back and listening to this song and literally crying, like I was on keys, I was playing it, and caught like a whole Holy Ghost moment in here, and was crying hysterically listening to the lyrics. And it was like, it was crazy, because at the time I was in this relationship, I didn't realize that I was not happy until I listened back a year later. Catch that? That's the power of music, and that's the power of music I know within my life. Like, as a soulstress, as a woman who speaks the words of her soul through song, everything that I go through is translated into music. And at that time, I'll just feel this urge to create, and I won't necessarily know why I feel that way and why it has to be this particular song, but it's like, that's my expression of what it is that I'm going through. So I can listen back through albums and know, okay, that's after I had that situation happen. I know it's very clear through the music. So I cried because I was speaking from my heart at that time, and I didn't know. I'm thinking I'm writing a song for somebody, and I was really writing a song for me. And so when I say it, and so obviously, so as you know, so now that you know the history of the song, yes, it is about an ex-boyfriend. Yes, it is a letter to my ex, right? But it's so much bigger than that. One of the biggest things with my ex was my previous relationships has been, I have these really big dreams, and I'm very big, and I'm very creative, and I'm very grandiose. And I don't really believe in just sticking in a little small box because it makes you feel more comfortable. And so push me off the edge thinking that I'll fall, but I'll fly. Woo! Okay. That is it. Yes, it's to love. Yes, it's to relationships that are poor, but it's to any relationship. That could be a job, honey. That could be a friend. That could be a family member. I said it. But I'll fly. I'm not going to be less than myself so that you and your ego feels better for some reason. Like, it's not going to happen. And I wouldn't ask that from you either, and that's really the realization that it came to. Is powerful stuff. So when I sing this record out, like, we catch a vibe. I'm about to insert a clip right here.
Never, here we go. I never, this is drum set again. Never again. Never again. Oh, oh, oh.
It's to anybody, like anyone that you are done lowering yourself and your standards for, I'm not gonna blame myself. I'm not gonna be mad at myself and be regretful. No, I'm just gonna learn and make it a point to never do that ever again. Push me off the edge thinking that I'll fall. Love to live, love to... Here we go. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to my behind the lyrics on Never Again. Please comment below if you like the message, if you like the video, if you've listened to the song. Please go on Spotify or Apple or even my website, which is thesoulstress.com, and then you can hear the full song as well as other songs there. And comment below, let me know what you think. Powerful. And you know what? I like writing uplifting songs. We got enough of the booty popping. And I'm gonna do the booty popping songs too, but every so often I want something that's gonna lift me out of the reality that is. And if 2020 has not taught us some things, it is to make sure that we grow and never look back and never hold ourselves back ever again. Thank you guys. Love you. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow. My Twitter is Soulstress Summer, just like it sounds. My Instagram is @thesoulstress, and of course you can always check out my website, which is thesoulstress.com. And next video, bye.